What I really enjoy about working with international students is learning about their stories and their backgrounds and seeing how brave and resilient they are. And, to see that they're willing to move away from their comfort area, their homes, to a brand new place to start off, that takes a lot of bravery.
I'm a sponge for learning. I always want to learn more, and I think that the best way that I can learn is from other people. And every time I come in contact with an international student, I learn so much, and it really helps me improve my own practices, my own strategies, and even my own lessons. So I look at international students as my teachers.
But when they come and see us, we're also getting to learn about their culture. We're getting to learn what's different in their countries, and it's such a rich experience.
Doing all the work that a student has to do, which is immense, and doing it in a new country, sometimes with a new language, with their family and friends far away, in a really cold climate, between December and March, I am just so inspired.
For me, education is a human right, and it's something that I think motivates people at so many different levels. I do find international students, for the most part, really understand that education is really important.
The importance that education has in changing lives. That's the key thing for me. So that's what drives me. That's what makes me wake up in the morning. It's knowing that I'm going to talk to people who are making a critical decision that will change their lives in the future.
I'm a little bit old school in the sense that the most favorite part of working with students is seeing students when they get it, whether they've learned a skill, whether they've completed a credential, whether that light bulb has gone off. There's no better feeling as an educator than to see that.
When they finish their programs and they graduate and they head out onto their career, and in many cases when they stay in touch with us and send us stories about the bakery that they've opened or the jewelry that they've designed or the hotel that they're working in, it's very, very rewarding.
People often ask me why I'm interested in teaching first year all the time. And that's because I teach first year psychology. I've been teaching that for 30 some odd years now. And I'm so interested in that because I find first year students ask me the most interesting questions. And the questions and because there are things like I'll talk about something and they'll say like, why would anybody want to know that? And we don't think about that. We think about all kinds of other things. And I think that those are the most important questions. International students are the same in that kind of way, because not only do they have the why do we want to know that, but why do you want to know it like that?
What we reap as a nation, what we reap as a society, you can't possibly measure. It's so rich.
I had a student that I met, a graduate student that I met in Vietnam a few years ago, was in Canada last summer and was able to have dinner. He was able to have dinner with my family and I, and having those connections of, hey, here's somebody that I met in Asia, come and have dinner and meet my kids and really talk about their part of the world has been a very enriching and rewarding experience.
I'm an immigrant myself. Many of my friends were immigrants, and here it's full of opportunities. People are so nice, but also seeing people growing from just an idea of, oh, I want to go to Canada one day, to really physically being here and also becoming permanent residents and then becoming citizens and seeing their kids growing. Canada needs us in order to keep on being as awesome as it is.
I love when I have a conversation, I meet a family, I get to know them, and then, you get to see a light switch go off. Like, oh, you have that program? That's exactly what I want. Oh my gosh, I never knew that I could have. And it's like, oh my gosh, mind blowing. It is the best feeling to be a part of somebody's journey.
I see them as our, as our next leaders. They play such a vital role in our communities. And it's, And I guess that's my favorite part about it, is to foster the growth of these leaders and active citizens, because they're going to be our change makers, our peace workers in our communities.
They sort of embody hope, not just hope for their own lives. For a lot of our international students, their entire family. They're carrying the hopes for their whole families.
I say, listen, what we've done for you is open the door. That's what our job was. Our job was to open the door. And so that when they go in through that door, they're ready to do what they want to do.
Well, I hope you watched that and felt the same tinglings that I felt, because just like you, I was also an international student, and I understand your journey and I understand the hardships involved in it. Especially, like Basil said, a lot of international students come here because they have responsibilities that they need to accomplish back home. They have a lot of pressure. And we know that, we're all aware of that. And that's why we have shows like this. CAEL Live was made for international students like you so that we can help you a little bit in your journey. So thank you so much for those of you who have joined us this far, have watched our videos, and thank you for letting us know if you wanted to watch any particular video. Even though this is our last episode for 2020, we will come back in 2021 with more great shows. So until then, please subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to know when your new notifications have come up. And I just want to remind you, especially the newcomers who are coming in January, international students, Canada wants you as much as you want us. We want to make sure that we invest in you because we know that you will invest in our future as well. So if you have any questions about international education in Canada, please let us know in the comments below, and we will make sure that we answer them for you in 2021. So until next year, please stay safe and happy holidays. Bye.